What's good with y'all, man? Like I said before, I'm not here to waste y'all time. Finna just get right into the video, man. So here go 3 unorthodox ways that will allow you to play better in game, man. So for my first one, this really goes hand in hand with just kind of like the overthinking and the trying to be too detailed and fixed on small details that a lot of us basketball players, I feel like, generally go through. So for this first one, it's really just all about getting to the meat of your workout faster. And more specifically, like I'm talking about like all your shooting workouts. And so this is something that I actually learned from playing overseas in Slovakia this past season, is that the higher and higher you get up in levels of basketball, right, production matters more and more, right? So coaches just care about, can you produce and can you make shots, right? This kind of strategy that I use is really just forgetting kind of your basic warm up, forgetting your basic ball handling and your form shooting, all that stuff, and just getting straight into your shooting drills. And what this does is it really just kind of puts you in the fire, and it puts that pressure on you kind of the way you would feel it in game, just to make shots. You know what I mean? I feel like when we do form shooting and we do some of this basic, warm up stuff, warm up shooting in particular, it's like it kind of gives your mind more of a chance to overthink and be nitpicky on stuff that doesn't really matter, right? Because I feel like I've fallen victim to this, form shooting for whatever 10 minutes, and I'm trying to be so exact with the flick of my wrist. How's my base? Is my elbow under the ball? Da 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 da, all that stuff. But in reality, we don't shoot form shots in game. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of just distracts us from what we need to do. And I feel like warming up and just getting into your reps and getting into your shot and feeling your shot out through real live speed reps, it's going to allow you to make adjustments faster, and it's going to allow you to actually feel what a real make feels like versus kind of like, I wouldn't say a false make, but again, guys, I played basketball for 18 years. All y'all that play basketball, y'all know that y'all have never one shot a form shot in game. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are we always continuously repping that and trying to put so much focus into that? And kind of just like, I feel like it kind of just gives us some sort of like feel good for no reason. You know what I mean? Okay, cool, I'm making form shots close, but it's like, bro, you can make form shots with your elbow completely bent out. You know what I mean? You're 2 feet away from the basket. So I would say, yeah, just really getting yourself used to more game-like, kind of pressure-like situations, and just getting into your workout and kind of just being like, okay, I got to make 10 mid-range catch and shoots, then I got to make 10 one-dribble pull-ups. And it's like, okay, maybe my shot feels bad off rip, but then I'll adjust within real live game type reps. And I feel like that's allowed me, at least, from the past few months that I've kind of been implementing that into my workouts. It just kind of allows me to be more focused on makes, you know what I mean? Really just dialed in and being like, okay, I need to make shots right now, right? I don't have any excuses. I don't want to make any excuses. I just need to get in this gym, get in this work, and make shots, right? And I think the reason that helps us play, and me specifically, why it helps me play a lot better, is because, again, I'm trying to simulate game situations, right? If I come off the bench, or if I'm a starter, at some point I'm gonna have to hit the bench, right? And then I'm gonna have to go back in. My body's gonna be a little cooled down, adrenaline's gonna slow down, right? Maybe that little rhythm I was in, that's kind of over with, right? But when I get back in the game, again, my coach is expecting me to make shots. Production is everything. So the way I practice is going to be the way I play. So if I can get in the game, or if I can be in practice, right, making shots, no warm up, no nothing, maybe not even stretching, right? Just being like, all right, F it, I gotta make shots right now, bro. I'm telling you, that is going to translate to your game so much. And I forgot who it was, but there's this one dude on TikTok, and he played for the G League, and he said that he hated doing it, but it made him such a better shooter. And this was literally it. I'm not saying I took his idea, because this literally was my idea, but now it's kind of clicking. And he was saying that he would come in, and it would just like, they would just shoot threes off rip, like, you're a pro at that level. And even in college, because guys are getting paid in college now, it's like you guys are essentially professional athletes, and you're expected to make shots. So it's like he would get in the gym, and it would be like, all right, off rip, catch and shoot threes. Like, you got to make your first few shots. And I feel like that trains your mind to be like, bro, I don't need anything else. I'm a shot maker. I know I can make shots. I'm finna get in. I don't care about the weather. I don't care about my coach. I don't care if my socks are messed up or these aren't the right shoes. It's like, bruh, I'm here to make shots. And I think training your mind alongside with the actual physical aspect of basketball and putting those two together is really going to allow you to level up your game, man. So there goes my first kind of unorthodox type of way of getting better at the game of basketball. And so for my second one, this one I feel like a lot of y'all probably already do. kind of in like an unknowing way. But I think that like adding this into your workouts or just kind of doing this maybe once or twice a week is really, really helpful. And this one is kind of more about just like entering that flow state, right? Being able to put yourself in that flow state. And so what this is really just working out, right? Obviously it's whatever actions that you get to consistently, right? You should always be repping that, but really just have a full court, whatever, maybe just you, maybe one rebounder, and like literally visualize, and not just visualize the defenders and visualize the read that you're getting, but also like put pressure on yourself, right? And that sounds kind of weird, but the more you practice it, you can actually do it, right? Envision yourself in a game situation where you felt pressure. Like we all know what that feeling of pressure feels like when you're at the free throw line, whatever, you got to make a free throw to win it, whatever, last second on the like last few seconds, you got to make a shot. Like you guys know what that pressure feels like, right? So let's say you use a lot of ball screens, right? Literally come down the court, right? And just do this for like an hour session, right? Come down the court, come off that ball screen. But while you're doing that, like guys, when I mean visualize, I mean like really visualize, really daydream type of thing. Like really visualize somebody guarding you, like really see what they look like, how they're guarding you, how they're pressing up on you, right? What the crowd sounds like, what your coach is yelling at, like you see the other 4 or 5 guys on the team, and really just put yourself in that environment, right? Mentally lock in and just literally just like tunnel vision on that environment. Feel the pressure on your body, feel the pressure on your mind, your hands are sweaty, feel all that, like, right? We're inviting all of the pressure, the noise, everything into your workout, and just flow. And like literally, man, just be like, this is my world, this is my gym, this is my shot, and just flow, man. Like keep that pressure, keep it on you, keep visualizing, keep thinking about the pressure, right? Again, we're trying to make our practices and our reps feel as real to the game as possible, like I was talking in my last video about, right? So really visualize what all that pressure feels like and the intensity and everything, and just go full speed and just work on your game like that. And I feel like doing that is just like literally, I feel like that's just one of the closest ways to actually simulate game-like situations. And you guys already know basketball is literally like 95% mental, man. If you can win the mental battle on the court, man, you can for surely win the physical, man. So I think that again, in visualizing and doing that really is going to allow you to make leaps and bounds, because again, guys, we're trying to simulate the game, right? So go out there, flow, work on your flow, man, work on your combos, work on whatever your game is, man, but just kind of put yourself and put that pressure on you. You know what I mean? Feel what that pressure feels like. And one of my old teammates, the one I was talking about that signed a 2-way with the Blazers, I remember I came into the gym one day and he was doing that. I remember because he would come up, right? He's bringing the ball up and he's going like this. He's like, yeah, ball screen. Like he's like doing this, like signaling, and there's nobody there. And I'm like, bro, what is this nigga doing? Like he's crazy. Like he's like, yeah, ball screen. Like, right, he's comboing up. He's kind of talking to himself. He's coming off shooting game speed, everything. And I'm not gonna name drop, but that dude has a motor that I've never seen before, right? And he has a confidence that I've never seen before. And I just don't think that's a coincidence. And he trains like that, like, right? You kind of gotta be a little crazy in this basketball thing. You kind of gotta be a little insane. And I think Kyrie actually talked about that too. Just like he would just get in the gym and just visualize while he's crafting. You know what I mean? And I feel like that literally just puts you at a higher chance of just, being able to feel what that really feels like in game. And yeah, man, again, going full speed while you're doing that, putting the as much pressure on yourself as possible, because we all know your shot feel a little different when there's some pressure, when there's something on the line, you know what I mean? So just trying to put yourself in that environment. I'm kind of repeating myself, but yeah, really putting yourself in that environment to allow you to kind of be able to get into that flow state of basketball, be able to get into that flow state a little bit better when you're in game, trying to really work on that and unlock that and feel what it feels in your reps, so you know exactly what it feels like, and for a fact you can unlock that while you're in game. And so yeah, that's my second point. And so yeah, for my third way of really just improving your game as a whole, man, I just said it and I'm gonna say it again, guys, the mental is such a big thing. And really what I would say is, you could honestly bring a ball, or you could whatever, do this while dribbling, whatever, but I really think that sometimes you just got to get into the gym that you're going to play in, right? If you can. If not, that's fine too. But I would just say get into a gym, right? No headphones, no music, and really just like walk around the gym and just visualize. Literally walk around the gym and visualize every single make and feel that make. Like literally visualize so hard to the point where you like are like sweating because you're like, oh my god, I'm in that moment. You know what I mean? Like I've done that before for sure. I feel like y'all probably done that too. But like literally visualize like your life depends on it, right? And I know for a fact, literally 100% fact, this works because my sophomore year, I started off as a walk-on at Riverside. My freshman year, got put on Scali. They told me I was going to be on full Scali my junior, senior year, and they paid for my summer my freshman year. So sophomore year, I wasn't on Scali, but I was playing a little bit. I was getting thrown in randomly. Or maybe that was my junior year. I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I was like kind of in a slump. Like I would play a few minutes and I would stop. Play a few minutes and I stopped. So I was like always frustrated, right? And we had this mental coach come and talk to us one time. And he was the mental coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he was just literally telling us to visualize. Like literally just visualize. Like he was saying like, you should be able to visualize to the point where you feel the seams of the basketball and you don't even have the ball, right? Feel and allow yourself to make the situation so real in your mind that it literally feels real. And so I did that literally right before the game. I did it a little bit the night before, and then right before the game, I literally remember I was sitting on the far left side, on the opposite side of our gym or the bench. And I was just sitting there. I would usually warm up and do my form shooting and stuff. I was like, bro, let me just visualize for a little bit. I just put my head down. I'm just visualizing. And I'm just visualizing, and I was just like, bro, I know I'm finna make a three. Cause I've been in like a slump. I remember I was like, bro, I know I'm finna make a three. Like, I know this gonna be my game. Like, I'm like talking, like I'm looking crazy, sounding crazy, right? Just talking to myself, doing all this stuff, right? Whatever. Boom, right? I get in the game. Yeah, I think my first bucket, I forgot which way it went, but yeah, I get in the game. I felt ready. I was ready to go. I think first bucket I got, it was a steal dunk, right? Next bucket was a three, right? And I don't know what it was. Obviously, whatever. I was kind of a 3-and-D guy in college, and I was in that left corner a lot. But like all I'm visualizing is like, bro, catch and shoot, left corner. Like I'm finna drift into it. Catch and shoot. Bro, that was the shot I got. Drift three, catch and shoot, net. And like from there, bro, it just showed me that like what was really holding me back was just the mental side of it, man. Because I know for a fact, I put the work in. And I know for a fact a lot of y'all put the work in as well. And once you put the work and the mental together, man, that's really when you just kind of start going up, man. Like it's just the incline from there. So yeah, man, I wouldn't necessarily say that's like an unorthodox method, but I would just say I don't think people kind of talk about the mental and like the visualization as much as they should, and they don't give it enough credit. So that's why I kind of feel like it's a little unorthodox. But again, yeah, really just any gym that you have, make sure it's quiet. If you can get into the gym you're about to play in, that's like literally the best. But yeah, bro, just really sit, walk around, dribble the ball, whatever, feel the ball, and just really just get deep in that visualization, man, because the mind is very, very strong, very powerful. And I don't think people kind of realize how much it connects your physical. I mean, obviously they do, but like, bro, it's so powerful. That manifestation, that visualizing, it really, really, really is real, man. So, yeah, boom, there go my 3 kind of unorthodox ways that will allow you to play better in game, man. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this type of content, man, or enjoy this type of video. I hope it just gave you any type of, value or anything, man. So again, if you got any other questions or any topics you want me to cover, man, for sure, let me know. I do like making these videos actually because like I just want to give back, man, because I feel like I've always wished there was someone that I could kind of listen to, just give me some free game every now and then. So I'm just trying to be that voice for y'all, man. So like I said, man, again, appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video, man. We hit 630 subs today, though. Shouts out y'all, man. We for surely finna hit that 1,000 by the end of the year, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And yeah, again, appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video.